I saw this thing online today and I felt really bad, right? So what has been going on, right? It's about Regina Daniels, right? Regina Daniels, the popular Nollywood actress who got married to a old Nigerian politician who is rich as fuck. Let me just give you a quick story, right? Before I dive into this whole issue, let me give you a quick story, right? So Regina Daniels is a Nollywood actress who got married to a Nigerian rich politician, right? The man is rich as fuck, and the man has about 4 or 5 wives. I think Regina Daniels is the 5th wife, right? So the man is rich, the man is old. So when Regina Daniels got married to this man, she was about 18, the man was about 60 something, right? So after she got married to this man, it caused a lot of widespread rumors and conversation and controversies online, like, why will you get to a man that is old enough to be your grandpa? Why you get to, like, a lot of things was just going on about the marriage, right? So as of yesterday, a video came up, a video surfaced online where Regina Daniels was packing out her loads out of her husband's house. The popular Nigerian politician is a Senator Ned Wonko, something like that, right? So this video surfaced and Regina Daniels was packing out her load from the man's house. She was packing out her load from the man's house. She was crying. She was like, a lot was going on. So according to what Regina Daniels' brother is saying, he's saying that the man usually beats her up. Like, the man is into some domestic violence shit. You understand? So let's just read what Daily Post had to say. So according to Regina Daniels, I am nothing in Ned's Woko house. Regina Daniels alleged domestic violence abuse. So the video was there. Let's read what Daily Post had to say. Regina Daniels has alleged domestic violence in her marriage. Mother of two claims that the violence in her husband's house has become unbearable. The fair-skinned actress is married to Senator Ned Woko, who represent Delta North in the National Assembly. Okay, let's continue. Regina Daniels could be seen in the video in a tense atmosphere, shouting on top of her voice over the attack she allegedly suffered. In an attempt to pacify her, she was made to sit down on the ground while water was poured on her head. She said, "Ned sent talks. In Ned's house, I'm nothing, but in my house, I'm a queen. I can't stand this violence. It's too much." Regina Daniels got married to Ned Woko, who was 60 years old at the time. The billionaire prince is 40 years older than Regina Daniels, and their union has remained one of the most talked about in Nigeria and beyond, owing to the wide age gap and the fact that Regina Daniels was just a teenager at the time when they got married. So this is the issue. Let me just react, man. I don't want to really speak on this thing, but one thing I know for sure is domestic violence can happen in any marriage, whether old, young. Like, domestic violence can happen because a lot of people are saying that it's because she married a man that is old enough to be her father. Why wouldn't the man be beating you? If you marry your age mates, may they beat you. You understand? Domestic violence can happen in any marriage. And again, this whole issue of domestic violence, we never confirm them. So it's allegedly, we haven't seen any video, we haven't seen any kind of text that implicates the man, that the man usually beats her. You understand? So all these things is allegedly theories, right? So domestic violence can happen in any marriage. If you ask me, domestic violence can happen in any marriage. It can happen in whether young, old, poor. I'm just going to say some few things, right? So secondly is, I think Regina Daniels and that man are still going to get together, because Regina Daniels' brother was coming online saying he beats his sister, he do this one. I'm telling you for a fact, I still feel like Regina Daniels is still going back to beg that man. That's what I feel. I don't know what y'all think, but I still feel like every marriage, like, this is the thing, every marriage they get problem. Every marriage they get one or two things we say they cause problem, right? But what I feel is Regina Daniels and that man goes to settle. She understand. It is what it is, man. What y'all think, right? And what I feel again is I just feel like I'm not like, I don't want to really speak on the marriage, right? But I feel like you know, one thing about females is, like, I feel like, let me just put it this way. I feel like Regina Daniels got married so early. Like, she got married so early. I don't even think Regina Daniels getting married to that man is a decision. I'm gonna keep this shit in the man. I don't think it's a decision, because like a girl of 18 years old getting married is like is unusual. Let's put it that way. It's unusual because a girl of 18 years old, she wants to explore. She wants to have like 2, 3 boyfriends. She wants to like do this. She wants to go out. Like a girl of 18 years old is not even thinking about marriage, which makes me, which brings me to the conclusion that that marriage is not Regina Daniel's decision. It is not a decision. It's probably a parent's decision or a family member decision. Because a girl of 18 years old will see a girl of 22 years old is not thinking about marriage. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. A girl of 18 years old, is trying to have 2 boyfriends, trying to like do different things, trying to get drunk. Like, she understand that youthful exuberance is still a girl of 18 years old. She's not trying to settle down. She understand, a girl of 18 years old. But me seeing Regina Daniels get married at 18 years old, that brings me to the conclusion that that marriage is not a decision. She understand, they chose it for her. She understand. I feel like that marriage is being chosen for her because the man is rich and all that, right? So I don't really want to speak on this thing because there's a lot of things that could like really get implicating, right? So whatever the whole domestic violence thing is, allegedly, because the man beat her allegedly. We haven't seen any proof, no video, no text, nothing, allegedly, all theories, right? So that's just the whole issue about Regina Daniels, right? I'm just going to say a little thing about that, and all I can say right now is, for sure, is Regina Daniels is still going back to that marriage. Regina Daniels is still going back to that marriage. Whatever the fuck she does, like in few weeks from now, probably a month or 2 from now, they are back together. She understand, they are back together, man. Let's keep this shit a being, man. Yeah, I think it's just easy to like leave a marriage with 2 kids and like, she understand, the man feel they fuck up, but it is what it is. I feel like they'll settle the man. I feel like they'll settle the whole issue. I don't think the man can just can just like leave their marriage like that, because except she's really tired. You understand? Because I'm keeping she being with you. Nandana didn't have the chance to explore. She didn't have the chance to have multiple boyfriends. Like she understand. Women must explore. If woman no explore before she marries, she go explore inside that marriage. Let's keep the shit being. If a woman do not explore before she gets married, she will explore in that marriage. So let's just be realistic with ourselves, man. Regina Daniels really needs to explore. She really needs to like do some things that she wasn't allowed, or she didn't have the opportunity to do while she was young. Things that her mates was doing while they were like 18, 20, 21. She didn't have the opportunity. She was just like being married off like we're in the 80s or in the 90s. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Watch out. Let me know what you think about this whole issue.